First thing that I want to talk about is regarding mental health for people who are not mentally ill, or also for people who are mentally ill, is exercise. We all have a zillion reasons to be stressed out and not happy, but if you can exercise at least a couple of times a week, it can just improve your mental status, your just general mental outlook on life. Important also to realize that we're not talking about walking the dog, and we're not talking about parking your car on the other side of the parking lot when you go into work. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about exercise where you're breathing heavily, you're sweating, maybe it's not so easy for you in the beginning. That will improve your mental health. I can tell you personally that if I don't exercise for more than a day or two, I get all grumpy and pessimistic and not happy with life. And I'll just notice that I say, oh, wait, I haven't exercised in a couple of days, because you don't always pick up on it. Another thing regarding the mental health tips that we're talking about, and this is a rough one because for most of us, it's very difficult. The way we're built, we have a tendency to blame the world for our problems. If you can take a deep breath and say, well, gee, what am I doing to cause the fact that the kids who are in my class don't like me so much? What am I doing to get my boss so angry at me? Yes, it's true. My boss is a bad person and he's being nasty to me and it's all his fault and et cetera, et cetera. But what's my part in this? This is not a simple thing to acquire. The professional term is insight. And insight is not something that's very commonly available for all of us. And we all have a tendency to blame other things. But just take a deep breath and think, well, gee, where am I and what's my contribution to all this? So that would be the second mental health tip that I would have. And the third mental health tip is don't be afraid to ask for help. There's still a lot of stigma against mental health issues, psychiatric problems in the population. We can actually help. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to come to us, and we can really help people. Important to realize we can't help all the people all the time, and we cannot solve most of the problems, but it's important to ask for help, and it's important to ask for help to people who know what they're talking about.